What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be giving you guys an update video of my Grhyaundra deck profile video. I think it's been a couple months since I actually did a video on this again because of the new stuff that happened. This is the new version from the set 8 collection, which I finally got my hands on, finally. So it's nice to finally give you guys an update video. I know it's been a long time coming, not maybe a long time, but it's been a while. So without any further ado, let's just hop into the video and see what we can muster out this time. So for a ride deck, we are still playing the Energy Connector, or not connector, counter. Sorry. I just prefer to play this because until you're playing a sanctioned game, in those big tournaments, which I do tend once in a while, they never really had a problem with me using this card only because it's just easier and more manageable. But if you need to play the generator as well, you can play that along the energy cards, or you need to play both of these guys. That's totally up to you. But for me, I prefer just keep it simple and just leave it just like this because everyone will know what it means. Pretty much. Nobody's really too heavy on that one. So for grade 0, we are playing Child Dragon Aundra. When this unit is rolled upon, if you went second, draw a card. Again, in my last video, I did say that I'm not really a big fan of going second to draw a card. I think in the V or G series, you didn't really need to wait for second turn to draw a card, but I guess this is kind of like how Yu-Gi-Oh is nowadays. I don't know. I don't think so, but we'll see what happens. Next for grade 1, we have Dragritter of Flame Blade Grhy, not Girthy for all you sickos. Grhy. If your soul has a Child Dragon Aundra, when you would ride Unison Dragon Aundra from the ride deck, you can ride without discarding a card from your hand, which is a great thing to have. At the beginning of the battle phase, if you have a grade 3 or grade Vanguard with Grhy in its card name, rest this unit, choose one of your rear guards with Aundra in its name, and until the end of the turn, that unit can attack from the back row and it gets 10,000 power. So, again, very great to have. And I think this is also as long as you have a grade 3, so this would be perfect. For grade 2, speaking of Aundra, we have Unison Dragon Aundra, the adult form of the grade 0. If your soul has Dragritter of Flame Blade Grhy, when you would ride Dragconnector Grhyaundra from the ride deck, you can ride with a discarded card from your hand, again, bonus. During your turn, if you have a unit with Grhy in its card name, this unit gets 5,000 power. So this card is your bonus killer pretty much. You can play, like, max out the for full plays of this guy if you really want to for that secondary effect. That's completely up to you. And now, for grade 3, we have Dragconnector Grhyaundra. At the beginning of your main phase, rest this unit. Choose up to one grade 2 or less card with Grhy in its card name, and up to one grade 2 or less card with Aundra in its card name, each from your soul, and call them to rear guard. And this unit gets a skill. It's a 1-turn only. At the end of the battle, your rear guard with Aundra in its card name attacked. Put that unit that attacked and the rear guard with Grhy in its card name into soul. Stand this unit, and all your front row units get 10,000 power until the end of turn. So that's not really a bad effect. I can see why it's like a fusion polymerization, but during the battle phase, pretty much. So there is the ride line right there. Excuse me for having a stuffy nose. I apologize. Now for triggered lineups, we're going into the main deck right now. Of course, I did this last time because I thought it made more sense, and it still makes sense to me per se. But you guys can change it however you like. There'll always be a list in the description box down below anyways. So for heals, I'm playing Dinobreeze because we're trying to make this more dragon-like / dino-like, dragon-related families kind of thing. Try to at least. And next for criticals, we're playing 4 copies of Blaze War Monk Sougyou, I think that's what it says. For most of you who know how to speak that kind of language, maybe you guys can help me in the comments down below because I do have a very hard time sounding all these words. Next, we also have Burning Flow Dragon for our last criticals, mainly because of the skill. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted. Put this unit into soul. Choose one of your units, and it gets 2,000 power into a turn. So I rely on the soul charge criticals a little bit more, but you can play a generic, a vanilla critical if you really want to. That's totally up to you. I think vanilla criticals are more fun, but in some cases, you do need some of the soul. Speaking of more soul power, I'm beginning to like this very much. So, I play 3 of the soul guards, soul fronts, which is the Stealth Fiend Futakuchiyo. When this unit is retired from the Guardian Circle, you may put this card into soul. So this is more of a soul thing, personal thing. You guys can play the Guardian one, like Blazeman, Parama, if you really want to, for the extra 20k shield value. I may do a video about trying to combine both of them together and see what's the difference, and see if they'll be any better in some cases, but we'll see what happens when it comes to it. We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. For our Overtrigger, I play a Dragveda. This deck's not really a big threat for the metagame as of right now, so Dragveda is perfect. Not only do you get the million power boosts to any of your units you tell it to, but your Vanguard can also restand back up. So I guess that's kind of why this card was specifically not used for Shiranui or Boss Saga or I think it's one of the ones. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good thing to have. So that is my grade 0 lineup, and now for grade 1s, since we're not using that many grade 1s in here, I don't think, but we'll count. Let's see. How many grade 1s in here are we playing? Just out of curiosity. 16 grade 1s. Okay. Okay, here we go. So for our first one, it's from the set 8 collection. This is Stealth Rogue of Song and Dance, Maika. At the end of the battle, your grade 3 Vanguard with Grhy and its card name attacked. Counterblast 1 and draw a card. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater and your unit was not placed on rear guard from the soul during this battle phase, retire 2 rear guards in the same column as this unit. Choose up to 1 Unison Dragon Aundra or up to 1 Dragritter of Flameblade Grhy, each from your soul column to rear guard in the same column, and they get 5,000 power and in a turn. At the end of the turn, put them into soul. So I think this might be perfect. So either one, I think, will balance out the other. I think. So for this, just in case if we want to change our minds about it. Next one we have is Detonate Volt Dragon. Active skill, if you have Vanguard with Grhy and its card name, retire this unit. Choose one of your Vanguards and it gets this skill. During the battle, your unit with Aundra and its card name attacks. Your opponent cannot play Blitz orders from hand, and when they would call cards from hand to the Guardian Circle, they must call 2 or more at the same time at the end of turn. So I think that the guard restriction on here is perfect for this deck. And I think 4 is perfect. Now, the next one we have here is just another option, but it does have Grhy and Aundra in its card names. So, here we go. We have 4 copies of Ferocious Attack Dragon Aeriolaunchaer. During your turn, if you have a unit with Aundra in its card name, this unit gets 5,000 power. So it would be 13k basic. Perfect. If you have a unit with Grhy in its card name, this unit gets 5,000 to the shield. So, since we are playing a unit that has both names, this card gains both effects. Pretty much so. So, either way, you will win this. Next, for Sentinels, we play 3 Twin Buffalo Dragons, just for a perfect guard of choice, and 1 Elementaria Sanctitude, because we do have decks that have triple drive, not drive plus 1, just triple drive itself, such as Patriarch, Leo Odium, and I think Dragonus might have it. I haven't got that card again, but yes. So if there's any other decks that do triple drive, like this triple drive, the keyword, let me know in the comments because I might forgot some. So that is my grade 1 lineup. Okay. Alright, so for our grade 2s, we're only using 8 grade 2s in this deck, so I figured these are the best options. We have Soil Edge Dragon, which is a front row regarded 1 turn only. When your grade 3 Vanguard with Grhy and its card name stand by your card's ability, this turn gets this unit gets 5,000 power and then a turn. Counterblast 1, it gets 10,000 instead of 5,000. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. So there is a nice little option right there. So I guess I didn't realize this, but the deck does rely on more grade 1s and grade 3 plays. So I apologize if there's any confusion. Next one we have here is Melt Knuckle Golem. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if your Vanguard, it has Grhy in its card name, Energy Blast 3 and draw a card. When your unit with Grhy or Aundra in its card name attacks, if your opponent's Vanguard is grading 3 or greater, this unit gets 5,000 power into the turn. So, most effects will have to rely on you to wait until your opponent's at grade 3 to use their effects fully, but so far, this is like a nice little warm-up to the Prelude. Instead of the Prelude, is it Prologue? Prelude? I don't know. I lost count of music a little bit. Next for our grade 3s, simple, pretty much, the same thing like we always usually have it. Because we don't have any more support for Aundra quite yet, at least I don't think we do. So I have 3 copies of Grhyaundra for our Persona ride, 4 copies of Artillery Bullet of Duststorm Zaxxas. Front row unit, at the beginning of your battle phase, Calblast 1, choose one of your units with Grhy in its card, Grhy or Aundra, in its card name, and it gets 5,000 power, or Aundra, and it gets 5,000 power into the turn. If you choose a unit, draw a card. When your unit with Grhy or Aundra in its card name attacks, if your opponent's Vanguard is grading 3 or greater, this unit gets 5,000 power until the end of turn. So there is a nice little option there. So either one you have is, you have Grhy or Aundra, which I think that counts for rear guards. Let me have a question. Does that count for the rear guard, Grhy and Aundra? Just comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And then for our order cards, which I think is the best, this is another thing I like, but we have 3 copies of Drag Resonance. Choose one of your Vanguards and it gets a skill. It's a 1 turn only, but it works. When this unit stands, all your front row units get plus 10,000 power in the turn until the end of that turn. Now, you guys know I usually have a Blitz order, bonds between heavens and dragons, between humans and dragons with me, but I figured this time let's just cut the crap on this one and just say, let's get this one only a 1 normal order and 1 Blitz order, which is the perfect guard, so give or take. So I figured this card has been very good, and I've seen people play this, max it out at 4, sometimes at 2, but I think 3 would be perfect, in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think about it. But again, guys, that is it for the video update of Grhyaundra. I hope you guys did like this video very much so. If you guys like the new updates, new upgrades, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys like any content I do create on my channel whatsoever, feel free to subscribe, comment down below, thumbs up for this video, show some love, and I greatly appreciate it so much. And again, if you have any questions, just leave a comment down below. I am more than happy to answer them, no problem. Now, for a few words before I go, because, I'm also very tired, is that please be safe out there, make good choices, and I know the world's kind of fucked up as we speak right now because of the drama of what's going on, but just know that, just continue living your best life, your authentic life, no matter what you guys believe in. We're all humans, we're all in this together, and just know that there's no one out there should be telling you how to live your life. Just live it to the best of your ability and just learn to be happy if you guys are going through something, and you'll be okay. Just be you. That's all I gotta say. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. I'm your host, Siren Frost. Have a good night.